Hi guys, today we're going to read Grandpa's Mixed Up Lū'au, written by Temi Paikai, illustrated by Don Robinson. This is one of my favorite books to read at school. What a beautiful day for a Lū'au, said Grandma. She had invited her children and grandchildren to her home for a traditional Hawaiian feast. She smiled as she thought of the delicious food she would serve. Her favorite was kalua pig, baked in an imu. She also liked Lū'au, juicy steamed pork wrapped in taro leaves. And for dessert, she would have haupia, made with sweet coconut milk. And of course, she would get some sticky purple poi, which would make all the food taste ono, delicious. Grandma needed Grandpa's help. Grandpa was sweet and helpful, but a little hard of hearing. Grandma asked Grandpa to go to the market right down the road. Grandpa, would you please bring me some poi? Okay, Grandma, Grandpa said with a smile as he walked out the door. Grandma was sweeping the floor when Grandpa walked in with the little Hawaiian boy that lived next door. Grandma asked, "Where's the boy?" And Grandpa said, "Awe, I thought you said boy." No. Not boy, I said poi, Grandma exclaimed. That's okay, Papa. Will you please bring me some haupia? Okay, Grandma, Grandpa said with a smile as he walked out the door. Grandma was setting up the tables and chairs when Grandpa walked in with the little Hawaiian girl that also lived next door. Grandma asked, "Papa, where's the haupia?" And Grandpa said, "Awe, I thought you said malia." No, Grandpa, not malia. I said haupia, Grandma exclaimed. That's okay. Will you please bring me some Lū'au? Okay, Grandma, Grandpa said with a smile as he walked out the door. Do you guys see what's happening? Is Papa listening good? She said haupia and he brought malia. Haupia, malia. And when she asked for poi, he brought a boy. Grandma was putting out plates, forks, and spoons when Grandpa came home with many hula dancers dressed in colorful tops and tea leaf skirts with pretty flowers in their hair. Grandma asked, "Where's the Lū'au?" And Grandpa said, "Awe, I thought you said halau." Lū'au, halau. No, not halau. I said Lū'au, Grandma exclaimed. Grandpa, if you don't bring us something to eat, we won't be able to have our Lū'au. Now will you please bring me some kalua pig? Okay, Grandma, Grandpa said with a smile as he walked out the door. Do you guys know what a Lū'au is? It's like a big feast, a big meal with lots of food. Is Grandpa bringing food? No. Grandma was mixing a batch of passion fruit punch when Grandpa came home with several strong men carrying a canoe. Grandma asked, "Where's the kalua pig?" Grandpa said, "Awe, I thought you said a canoe that's big." Uh-oh. Kalua pig, canoe that's big. No. Not a canoe that's big. I said kalua pig, Grandma exclaimed. We need food for our Lū'au. We have a lot of people to feed and we don't have any food. Grandma gave a big sigh. Honestly, I don't know what to do. Okay, Grandma, Grandpa said with a smile as he walked out the door. Uh-oh, what's going to happen? They have a lot of people at their house and no food. Grandma was cooking a big pot of rice when Grandpa came home. What is that, Grandpa? She asked. Just what you asked for. A lot of stew. Grandma couldn't believe her eyes. In the back of Grandpa's truck were about 100 containers of Hawaiian stew. Grandma shook her head and laughed. I said I don't know what to do, not a lot of stew. She kissed Grandpa on the cheek and said, "Mahalo, Grandpa. Thank you for bringing all this stew. Now we can have a luau with our ohana and new friends. Ooh, so what are they going to eat at their luau? A lot of stew. Do you guys like stew? Look at all the happy people. The children and grandchildren all arrived. Malia and her brothers brought over their parents. The kunu paddlers sang and played ukulele, and the hula dancers danced. Both Grandma and Grandpa smiled as they passed out bowls of stew, and everyone enjoyed themselves at Grandpa's mixed-up luau.